Hey everybody, welcome back to Bradley Lopez. I'm here speaking with Sydney Park. She's a folk style wrestler here in the Quad Cities. How you doing, Sydney?
Good, how about you?
Very good, thank you. So Sydney, can you explain to me the difference between folk style wrestling and traditional Greco?
Well, Greco is all upper body, and freestyle folk style is upper body and lower body.
Okay, now you just mentioned freestyle. Is that something else different?
Yes, freestyle is a totally different wrestling season than folk style, and folk style is during winter more.
So they all so basically they're just different seasons.
Yes, and freestyle they have really different points, and it's mostly rolling.
Okay. What how old are you?
11.
You're
12.
You're 12?
Sorry.
Okay. And how long have you been doing this?
This is my 4th year.
And who, did you watch the Olympics and decide you wanted to do this, or how did you get involved in this?
My dad wrestled in high school, and my older sister wrestled.
Okay, so when you're wrestling now, a lot of times people hear about wrestling and they think obviously of WWE, which is the fake wrestling, but also with Roman Greco wrestling or freestyle wrestling, a lot of people assume that it's a male dominated sport. So you're kind of the minority in this. How does it feel to wrestle boys and girls?
It's kind of easier against girls when I wrestle the girls, because most girls, like in New York or something, they have a lot of girls up there that wrestle. So down here in the Quad Cities, I wrestle boys, and they're stronger, naturally stronger than girls. So it's like to my advantage.
Okay. What do you feel like sometimes when you're wrestling the boys, do you feel like maybe they give you they don't go all out because you're a girl, or do you think it's kind of do you think they go easier on you because you're a girl?
I've never had that happen to me before, but my older sister, she had someone forfeit to her.
Really? Okay. Because she was a girl? Well, that sucks. So what was the event you were just in that you won state?
It was Iowa Girls State in Des Moines.
Okay, and then how many people did you have to wrestle for that one?
I had a 3-man bracket.
Okay. And was it all girls or was there boys also?
It was all girls.
Was it? And you have a medal here. What is this medal for?
It was for getting first place.
For getting first place. Okay, so as I was saying before, with this wrestling being a male-dominated sport, why did you pick wrestling as opposed to like a volleyball or softball or things like that?
Well, my dad wrestled in high school, and my older sister did it.
Mm-hmm.
She started the year before me, and I was like, well, that sounds cool. So why not?
Now, is your dad your coach, or how? I mean, does he help you out in any ways since he did wrestle?
Yes, he coaches me on the mat side, and he comes to practices and helps coach sometimes.
What does that mean? What does that mean, mat side?
On the mat, like you're wrestling in the center of the mat, and they're on the side of the mat coaching you.
Okay. Now, where do you see yourself taking this? Do you want to keep doing this, and while you're in high school, or do you want to like try to do it for college, for the Olympics, or?
I want to go through college and hopefully go to the Olympics with wrestling.
Okay. Now, I would think that like other sports, a lot of times you get pumped up and you listen to music beforehand. And is there anything in particular that you listen to get you kind of like your adrenaline pumping?
Yes, I like to listen to 2 songs. One of them is Remember the Name by Fort Minor and Headstrong. I don't know who that's by.
Okay. When you're on the mat, what goes through your mind?
I really sometimes I like play back those songs in my mind, but otherwise I am like tuned out to everything besides my coaches, and that's the only thing I hear.
Cool. Now, one of the things that I've noticed with Sydney, I went to one of her matches and I saw the determination that she actually had. It was actually kind of funny to me because you see the sweet little girl, and then once she gets on the mat, it's a totally different person. So it's actually pretty neat, pretty interesting. Okay, so we're looking at the picture here. What exactly was going on during this picture?
I had done a move on him called the chicken wing,
Okay.
And I was pinning him, which is getting both of their shoulder blades on the mat. And then when that happens, usually the ref will slap the mat and blow the whistle at the same time.
And how many points, like, do you get like 1 point or 2 points for having both their shoulders on the mat, or how does that work out?
At the end, if it's for that individual wrestler, it is they win the match at that very moment when he blows the whistle, slaps his hand on the mat. But the team gets, if it's team points, then they get 6 points
Okay.
for a pin.
Okay, cool. Now the next picture that we're showing here shows you as you won state. What was going through your mind when you were on the podium, on the top podium?
I was proud of myself, and I knew I could do it. I just had to fight for it.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. So let me see, you're 12 right now. So let's say a 5-year-old girl comes up to you after she sees you on the top podium and she wants to know how to get into wrestling. What kind of advice do you have for younger girls who are starting out, who want to get involved in this?
Well, you just have to go out there and give it your best.
Yeah. And what about for those people who say you shouldn't wrestle because you're a girl?
Well, they should come to some of the girls' tournaments then.
Yeah. Very good. Is there anything else you want to do besides wrestling? I mean, I know you're a fan of MMA fighting. Would you ever think about getting involved in that?
I might. I mean, my older sister, she wants to.
Yeah. Is there anybody you guys look up in that also?
Yes, Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey. Okay, very good. All right. Well, I just want to say thank you to Sydney. It's been a very awesome interview. Thank you very much. All right. And this has been an episode of Things in My Mind on Bradley Lopez.